Well, continuation of yesterday's video, which this is being recorded a day later but uploaded back to back. What I was going to get into is, and I'm a little under the weather here, it's just something going around, but thankfully for me I've got a pretty strong immune system, I guess. Even through all the crap I put my body through, for whatever reason, I don't get sick very often. And I'm thankful for that. I lost my voice completely last night. It just came on out of nowhere. I mean, one minute I'm fine, the next minute I can't even talk. And but I never lost energy. I never really felt bad, other than the fact that my voice was gone. Here we've been going from 70-degree days to 50-degree days, back and forth for so long. For the past month, you know, it's been, well, I take that back. It was like that for a while, and then for like 2 weeks or a week and a half straight, it was in the 70s during the day, in the 60s at night, and then all of a sudden, we're back to that hip-hop, or hoppity-hop as I like to call it. One day we jumped from hip-hop, I don't know, I got music on the brain, I suppose, 70 degrees, and then the next day to be 50, 52. And your body has a hard time adjusting. One day I'm sitting here wearing my t-shirt and shorts, and I've said in other videos, I rarely ever wear, I don't like to wear jackets, I don't like to get all, you know, bundled up, because it never really gets that cold here. So rarely ever do I have to, but it was cold enough the other day for me to bundle up a little bit. As you see in my last video, I'm wearing a hoodie. So it was cold that day, but you know what? The next day was back up in the 70s. These cold fronts, they come through, and it's just not lasting. The air is not, you know, it brushes through and brings that air, and then the air just sinks back north. But whatever. I'm just glad that it wasn't a major sickness. I know a lot of people have died this flu season. I don't believe in flu shots. I believe it's just another way for the government to take your money, and another way for the government to try to force you into something that really does no good. If you're going to get the flu, you're going to get the flu shot or not. Sorry. Even real honest doctors will tell you that it may help shorten a flu, but if you're going to get a flu, you're going to get a flu. And sometimes the flu shot will even cause you to get real sick. So forget all that. I'm not around many people anyway, so that's probably another reason why I don't get sick. I stay away. I don't have any friends. I have no life, so I'm not really around anybody. Keep my hands washed, sanitized. So, okay, back to the topic. His name is, I believe, Nev Schulman and Ariel Schulman. Two brothers, a movie Catfish. That movie was so garbage, so baloney. He is an artist, and he was online, and he found some woman in Michigan that was into art, and they started clicking through the art, and I guess he came up with an idea. Well, he's not making it as an artist, so let's see if I can make it as a you know, TV film star. So, well, film star to start. So he devised a plan, and she went along with it. She got her paycheck, and you know, you know what, she had at the time 2 children that were not hers, her husband's from a previous woman, and we all know they had their issues, and one of them has since died. So she needed the money, and I do not blame her whatsoever. I do blame Nev and his brother for this crap, and even bigger, I'm a sports fan, and Manti Te'o of the Notre Dame football team was catfished. Give me a fucking break. I am so sick of this fake crap. You are not, in this day and age, in my day and age, when it happened to me 3 times, we didn't have video chat. We didn't have Facebook. We didn't have the ability to communicate other than chat through text, via the computer, and through a telephone. That's it. And the only way I was able to tell that I was talking to a female was, you know, through the phone. And if it sounded like a female, I believed it. And all 3 times, all 3 of the girls did not look like anything they had described to me. And that did not bother me one bit. I didn't care. I was just happy to be there. And for whatever reason, they all got the wrong image of me, even though I did not lie about myself. And they all turned me down. They never talked to me again. It really tore me up inside. I had already went through issues with the girls previously. When I tried the internet thing in 97, 98, 99, 3 straight years, there you go. And for me to buy into the fact that this day and age, someone's going to be able to go online and not video chat, bullshit. Bullshit. Like I said in the last video, people can buy tablets that have cameras and video chat apps, and tablets are relatively inexpensive. You can get one for right around $100. It's at Walgreens. It's a Colby 7-inch tablet. It's no iPad by any stretch of the imaginations, but it does allow video chat. And I know $100 really isn't a lot of money, but for people who are on, these people who are on TV seem to be well off, so I think they could afford $100, the people on Catfish. So it's just a bunch of people that MTV has found. They're a bunch of struggling actors, actresses, whatever. And MTV had screenings, and they hired these people, and it's fake, it's baloney. And for all the people that truly have went through it like me, and what I mean by truly went through it is the fact that, you know, we went through it probably during a time when there wasn't technology. Anybody who has went through it, I'd say in the last 5 years. I know video chat came on in the early 2000s, but it wasn't as widely accessible as it is today. Today, just about, today anybody can do video chat. You can get a webcam at a store around here, and I don't know, it should be a national chain called Big Lots, for $10. Computers, you can go to a thrift store and get a decent running computer for around $100, and that includes the monitor, the keyboard, all that good stuff. It's used, but there is no excuse. And like I say, you can get a tablet for $100, so there's no excuse not to be able to have video chat. And if you're online looking for relationships, you're online looking for dating, then you have to arm yourself with all the tools possible to make sure you're not setting yourself up for failure. And a requirement is they too must be real, open, and honest, and be willing to have that type of technology available to them. And if they don't, no offense, but we're not going to talk, because I'm not going to get, caught up in something of you not being real. I'm not putting myself out there. So any sane-minded person is not going into this day and age looking for relationships over the internet without the ability to video chat. Bullshit. So it's fake, it's false. And to Manti Te'o, you're just, you can say you weren't part of it all you want. People can come out and say, hey, Tuasa Supo, who was an NFL player, a legendary NFL name, not the guy that's involved in here, but his family. His dad was a legendary NFL player. I believe these are Polynesian people, so they were one of the first Polynesian families in the National Football League. It's a big, tight-knit culture. Manti Te'o was Mormon, and I am sorry, the fact that a Mormon is going, and I'm not religious, but the fact that a Mormon is going to a Catholic school, that pretty much says something about his character right then and there, that he's going to go against his faith all of his life to go to a Catholic school when he had an opportunity to go to BYU, which was right there in his backyard. Sure, Notre Dame got him to the national title game. I'm not saying the guy can't play football, but he is involved in this. He knew, he had the ability. He first of all, he's a star football player in high school. His parents have money. Not a lot of money, but they had enough money to provide this kid with I'm sure he got to Notre Dame on scholarships. Okay, fine. But his parents had enough money to arm him with the ability to, if he was going to go about trying to meet someone on the internet, which I'm not, like I said, religious, but I don't believe the Mormon faith is going to allow you to search for your mate on the internet. So again, he's going against his faith. And again, if I'm wrong, correct me. I'm not religious. I do believe that there's a higher power, but I'm not religious in any sense of the imagination. So I could be wrong, but I don't believe that his faith is allowing him to go on the internet. So he's involved in this hoax. It's publicity for him. It may not hurt his football status, but people are going to judge his character. And I don't care what reports come out. I don't care what this man does. He can take a lie detector test, and we all know those can be beat. So I don't even believe a lie detector test. You know, I know technology is getting better, but it's never, a lie detector test is never going to be 100% until we have the ability to read minds. So that's not going to happen. So anyways, this Catfish is in my mind is just ruining, you know, the perception of online dating, because online dating, while I've had shit luck with it, can be successful. And there are many people who will speak out and say, hey, they found their mate, and that's what I'm trying to do. You know, last time I tried it was 1999, in the dark ages of the internet. And I tried again in 2012 after following Don Lee Miller, who has succeeded in his quest. I wanted to say I'm very proud of you, Don Lee Miller. You have made it, you have achieved, you have won the majority of your battle. You have found yourself someone who you may be able to spend your life with. Thank heavens, I guess, that you did what you did by getting on the internet, and you inspired me. However, again, you have a lot more to offer than I do, so it took you a while, which is very hard for me to believe, as much as you had to offer, which really hurts me because I don't have much to offer, period. So if it took you that long, it's going to take me even longer, I believe. So it causes me to want to give up. Thus, I haven't made a lot of videos, but I'm not going to give up. I'm going to get back on this thing. I'm going to start making videos again on a regular basis. Some videos are not always going to be about me and my issues. They're going to be about topics like this. So Don Lee Miller inspired me, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to give this internet thing a chance. I've got the ability to record videos. I've got a place to put them on, and I've got the ability to show people me and put myself out there with my thoughts, opinions, give people a backstory to my life, give people a look at who I am, and maybe, just maybe, I will meet someone through this. So again, that Catfish show is a joke. It's wrong. Nev Schulman, if that's his last name, and I apologize if it's not, but you guys know who I'm talking about. He is a pile of shit. He is a fake, fraud motherfucker. Excuse my language, but if I ever saw that dude out in public, I would knock him the fuck out, because he is making a mockery out of people who have been hurt for real with this. For people who have been hurt 100%. And I was Catfish before it was fucking called Catfish, you sorry motherfucker. I am very upset about this. I am very heated about this. Again, I apologize for my language, but Nev Schulman is a joke. He is a pile of crap. He is making his money falsely. He needs to come out and be open and honest and say my Catfish movie was not real. And I wouldn't mind if he goes into the movie putting a line up that, hey, this is not real. That's fine. I don't have a problem with him being a filmmaker and making a movie and going about that if he has the ability to do that. Fine. But make sure you let us know that this movie is not real. It's about what can happen, or what potentially could happen if you don't take the time to arm yourself with the ability to video chat, if you're naive enough to go on to continue to try a relationship with someone you have no idea if they're really who they say they are. So basically, he could have done that movie, put that disclaimer up there, and that would have helped people not get hurt. But I find it hard to believe in this technology, in this day and age, that anyone is going to go online, look for love, and not arm themselves with the ability to video. Look, I've got this cheap, rinky-dinky digital camera that was made in the year 2006. Okay, so it is going on 7 years old, yet it gives me the ability to record video and put it on the internet. Okay? and I got it at a thrift store for $10. So you too can go to your local thrift store and get a camera. And like I said, you can get a new web camera for your computer for $10 at Big Lots, and maybe there's other stores that do it. You can get a tablet for $100 at Walgreens. It's not an iPad, but it will give you the ability to video chat. So if you're online looking for love, you can actually chat not face to face, but video to video, and that way you know that you're talking to the person that they say they are. Now, it is true, and it is still possible that the person you're talking to can get someone else to come in on that video. But at least you had the video, and at least you were 99% sure. And then the 1% chance that they got someone in there to sit there for them, well, then yes, you can be catfished. But none of these people on the goddamn show or the movie ever took the time to video chat with anybody. At least if you video chatted and the person wasn't who they say they are, then I don't know what to say. But at least you went in. And for those people who did do the video chat thing and that happened too, boy, I feel for you and I feel your pain. But I got catfished before it was catfished in the dark ages of the internet, and I just do not like somebody making a mockery out of people who have truly been hurt. That shit helped to ruin my life. And because of shit like that, I am almost 31 years old. Okay? I am a lifelong loner who's left a life of depression, social anxiety, fear disorders, who has absolutely no friends and nobody, who sometimes wonders why he even lives, who has attempted suicide in the past because of the way people have treated me and never given me a chance. And for those 3 girls that fucked me over in the late 90s, screw them. They hurt me. I met them on the internet and I put my life out there for these people. And they lied to me. And then when they saw me and I was open and honest about myself, they turned on me and never talked to me again after talking for months on the internet and the telephone. So I've been hurt. I know what it's like. And I just can't stand to see people who are sitting there making a mockery out of something that has ruined people's lives. Well, I'm done being angry for now. This is Chris. I'm out. You'll see me again. I'm not going away for another 2 months. Peace.